Так, что-то непонятное произошло. Что-то непонятное произошло. АБС просто вырубился, когда я выключил игру. Очень интересно. Так, ну давай, захватывайся. Захватываешься? Нет, не захватывается. Так, ну что ж. Что же нам делать тогда? Так, если автоматический захват сделать? О, отлично. Автоматический захват работает. Ну, хорошо. Так, я буквально запускал, посмотрел, работает ли. Скачал русификатор. А как текста до хренаща, вступление здесь длиннющее, минут на 10. Ну что ж, приступим. Начать новую игру.
Came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions.
Так, секунду. Немного звук уменьшу игры. Вот по ушам бить. Вот так. Бля. Прервать. Начать новую игру. Вот так. Чтобы было понятно вообще, чё к чему.
Came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. Will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitary strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. But many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science.
Anthony Zhu's trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
Так, у меня тут пердежа случайно нет в микрофоне? Давайте-ка послушаем. Да нет, вроде нормально.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too.
I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Да, конечно, ролики здесь шикарные просто.
Commander! Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you.
Еще бы анимацию добавили, было бы вообще шикарно.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, As you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Апокалипсис.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector comm briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
this is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
It's a
vaccination
pleasure,
is commenced.
Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Task 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So,
as reported.
what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't worry, Professor. Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once.
Rambo.
I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
The feeling's mutual, Professor. Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know her lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is that
Yeah.
I wouldn't want the senator upset again.
my mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting
Please report to
communication with the
launch
sentient beings we saw in the probe feed.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
Откройте звездные врата. Охереть! Но понеслась. Нет, все понятно, конечно, но как бы, если в этот портал отправили этот энергетический пучок, почему там все не расхерачило внутри? Улюкай, улюкай!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc, except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that, some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
Ну, перевод, конечно, здесь такой.
What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokgrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as one many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have one backpack with my HK P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai. But if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav. You cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Dalka, so you may leave.
Ну что ж. Ну, здесь болтология еще та. Так, насчет Дака, о Шамазаре, насчет по поводу хранителей, игр. Ну давай начнем. Насчет Дака.
What is a Dalka?
They are the travel rings that have been found throughout Adelpha for thousands and thousands of moons. No Talon knows who created them, only that they allow fast travel to regions where they lie. We turned ours off to make sure no soldiers followed us when we rescued you.
Насчет Мона.
What are these Mon you told me about again?
It is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the 5 Mons. Then the season of Feyran will come to an end and all of Adelpha will be at peace once again.
And what are they?
No Talon knows. They were found by Caesar and then hidden from the soldiers of Feyran by all the Shamas after Caesar was reverted. Find the Shamas in any region you enter to begin finding them on, Ulukai.
Ой, ужас какой. Уже крыша едет. Насчет йода.
What is a yod?
The Yods are the forces that watch us from above and give all Talon our essence. They are the ones who have brought you to us, we hope.
О Шамазаре.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to. This region is filled with temples and many Talon there are forced to grow food for Feyran's soldiers.
Так, хроноигры.
Say, Zokram, what's with that Gamsav you gave me?
That is your Gamsav. It is a very special piece of Adelpha, and only a few are ever found.
Great. What's it good for?
If you take it in your hand and squeeze it, light and sound from inside the Gamsav grows. When it reaches full power, it will cause a bright flash. That flash is thought to save your essence, in case you are reverted.
Oh, that's different.
Be warned that if you use this near soldiers, that they will hear it and come running. Also, any energy that comes near your Gamsav will disrupt it, and you will have to begin again trying to use it.
How many times can I use it?
I do not think it has a limit, Ulukai.
Так, значит, можно несколько раз использовать. Ну, сейчас проверим. Насчет Кроакса.
What can you tell me of Croax?
I was very young when he became the leader of Feyran's soldiers. From what my father told me before being reverted, Croax always tried to be in control, to have others under his power.
How did he and Feyran get together?
When Feyran first arrived in Shamazar, he met with Caesar several times. They were always seen arguing. Croax saw his chance to join forces with Feyran. And together, they began to teach their message of power over the week.
По поводу хранителя.
Tell me more about the Dolotai Guardians.
All Talon of the Essence Fae used to be Dolotai Guardians. Since the Fae Essence allows us to use our essence to attack, we became the hunters and protectors of the Talon.
So what went wrong?
When Feyran arrived in Shamazar, he began to change the minds of some of the Fae Talon. He said that the Fae were stronger and should lead the other Talon. Many of the Fae did not listen to Feyran, but a few of the less honorable ones did.
Why didn't you try and stop him then?
Many of us began to battle with the followers of Feyran, but the way of the Talon must be one of peace, or the essence suffers. This is how it has been for countless thousands of moons. Khazar spoke against our use of force, and we followed his message, but Feyran took advantage of this, and reverted many of Khazar's followers.
And now?
Now we are but a few left. Feyran has done his best to remove our voice from Adelpha, but we continue to fight in our own way. Many Talon want us to succeed, but most are afraid to say it.
Lexicon accessed.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Urukai?
No, not yet.
I believe you will find his help most rewarding, Urukai. Return to me once you have completed them, please.
Ну ладно, ладно. Так. Что у нас здесь есть? О. Припасики какие-то. А, интересно, сундук можно открыть? Нет. Так, что здесь где-то карта была, да? Ага, сканирование области. А вот и Ян. Ну, сейчас мы с Яном еще успеем поговорить. Давайте. Оп. О, это что? Так. Хроноигры. А он еще остался? Да, он есть. Зеленый кристалл. А что он делает? Он, наверное, лечит. Возможно. А может и нет.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Вах! Красота! Ну вот так, в принципе, скрывают убогость движка и картинки этим густым снегопадом. Нам надо поговорить с Жаном. Раз. Привет.
Hi there.
Ah, you walk among us at last. The Yads be praised.
Thanks.
Would you like to know about the regions of Talanzar or Motazar?
What can you tell me of Motazar?
This region is one of wasted land, as well as Talanzar. Only a few thousand moons ago, large trees and many animals made Motazar a wonderful place. Now, the land dies more every moon. Only the most vicious plants and animals live there now.
What happened to it?
Feyran mines a mineral there, which he uses to make the soldiers' weapons. As more of this mineral is taken from the ground, the region dies. The Shamaz believe that the mineral is the link between the Yads and Adelpha itself. But I have no feelings about this.
What is this mineral?
You will need to ask another Talon this, Ulukai. I have just become a Guardian, and am only beginning my studies. I am only now being taught about Motazar.
What else have you been taught?
Motazar supplies all of this mineral for Feyran. I remember something about a large tear in the ground that separates two parts of the region, and large holes left from old mines. I do not remember much else.
Lexicon accessed.
Так, Талазар.
Tell me about Talonzar.
Talonzar was a great region once, full of life and color. Now it is a wasteland. Many say that the Yads have done this because they know this to be the home of Feyran, and they attempt to revert him. But I am not sure I believe this.
Feyran is always there?
Most of the time, yes. He built a great palace there. Around it lies the city of Okriana, the only city in Talonzar. Almost all regions of Adelpha send supplies to Talonzar, for this is the center of Croax's best soldiers.
Sounds like a busy place.
It is. Many Talon live there, trying to do little to attract the wrath of Feyran or Croax. You should not enter this region until you feel ready to do so. Soldiers are everywhere inside Okriana. But if you ever find yourself inside Okriana, you will find that staying off the main road is the best way to avoid the soldier patrols.
Lexicon accessed.
Ну все.
Stable
Покидала.
organic energy detected.
Я... О. Так, пошаримся в ваших жилищах. Припасите. Отлично. Что еще у вас в домах припрятано? Амуниция. Патроны. Так, подожди, а что за амуниция? Моя репутация так себе. Так, а карта мира? Таланзар, Аканскар, Акар, Ранзар, Шамазар, Матазар. Короче, надо так пройтись, да? И здесь очистить. Ну, хорошо, хорошо, хорошо. Кто ты? Кто вы все?
Pardon me, buddy.
Hello.
You have my greetings, Ulukai. I have
Where?
the region of Okasankar. I was there because I was the last guardian to leave Okar, the region where we found you. It was my duty to make sure no trail was left by us that would lead the soldiers to us.
What can you tell me about this Okar place?
That region is where we found you, Ulukai. Khazar spoke of your arriving in that region, and for many moons we hid among the trees, avoiding the soldiers of Croax.
В общем,
We had
Бакар,
all
надо
but given
сначала
up hope that you would
смотаться.
arrive when we saw the bright light of your arrival.
Then what happened?
You arrived near a group of soldiers. They were about to discover you when we attacked them and drove them away.
You attacked?
Only with sleep darts and other not violent means. We never revert other Talan. After this, you were brought here to safety. Only I remained behind to hide our tracks. That region is a very dangerous one. Full of mystery it is.
What kind of mystery?
There are stories that the ruins of the region are the remainders of the ancients. I doubted this until I visited the region on the quest of recovering you. During the moons we hid out in the region, I saw what I think was a Daoka, except this one was very large. It had symbols at the top of it to a place I have never seen on symbols of other Dauka. But I will never know the answer to its secret.
Why is that?
That Dauka was broken, if it even was a Dauka. Others with me thought it to be a monument of some kind. Most Talan do not believe in the story of the ancients, but I like to think they could have been.
Lexicon accessed.
Akasankar.
Tell me about this Oka Sankar.
It is a region full of water. The city of Sayana lies around a mountain that rises high above the water there. Many say the region used to be mostly mountains countless moons ago, and that the Yods became angry and filled it with water to drive away the ancient ones there.
The ancient ones?
The stories about them are many, and each is different. So many moons have passed since they were supposed to have been here that I fear no one Talan knows if they existed.
What can you tell me about them?
The most popular story is that there were two races in the beginning, Talan and the Ancients. The Yods watched as both races began to live on Adelpha. When the Yods saw the Ancients hurting Adelpha, they reacted quickly to rid Adelpha of them. Many Talan were lost in their anger, but the few that survived spoke with the Yods and promised to never harm Adelpha again.
You don't believe this story?
I do not know, Ulukai. Some moons I do not. But then I think about the Dauka and other objects that no Talan knows how they arrived on Adelpha, and I wonder.
Lexicon accessed.
Так, ну все. Так, лексикон. Так, раз. Мы с тобой говорили? Да, говорили. Привет.
Pardon me, buddy. Hey there, how's it going?
Great, Urukai. You are better, I see.
I could be worse, although I don't really see how.
I can try and give you some info about the Shamaz or the region of Shamazar if you would like.
Давай, расскажи.
What can you tell me about the Shamaz?
They used to have greater numbers of their kind, like us Guardians. But since Feyran and Croax began to rule Adelpha, they have disappeared in great numbers.
Feyran's been killing them?
That is what most fear, Ulukai. Feyran has made it illegal for any Shamaz to teach about the other Yods or of the Prophet Khazar. Those that do disappear. We have made efforts as well to keep alive the teachings of Khazar and the Yods, but we too lose more Guardians every moon. I fear that one moon soon there will be no more of us left.
So why does Feyran allow some of the Shamaz to live?
He will always need Shamaz. They can use their essence to heal. Croax forces them to heal his soldiers, and Feyran makes them heal the workers so they can work harder for him. There was a time that none of the Shamaz would help Feyran. But when he continued to revert them until there were only a few left, they decided that they needed to stay alive to attempt to continue their teachings and agreed to Feyran's terms.
They're on his side now?
No, Ulukai. Never question the loyalty of a Shamaz. They will all be delighted to see you and will help you the best they can. Khazar suggested this, and the Shamaz have listened. The only reason you should ever fear a Shamaz is...
Is when?
Forgive me, Ulukai. You were told by Khazar that if your essence was discovered to be evil, they were not to help you. But I am certain that will not be the case.
Lexicon access.
Это все слишком сложно для меня.
What can you tell me of Shamazar?
Large temples are placed all around that region. They are all used to go to pay tribute to the Yods of the Essences. These moons, very few are allowed to travel to them, and the offering plates beneath the idols atop the temple stand bare.
Why can't you travel to them?
Feyran has all but destroyed all forms of worship to the other Yods. Now his Yod, the Yod Fey, is the only Yod all can worship frequently. For the other three, all must do it in secret. Only the Shamaz are allowed to travel much to these other temples, but even their time there is limited.
What else can you tell me of Shamazar?
Recent rains there have made the ground very dangerous in some parts. Be careful around the dark land areas. Also, the waters of Shamazar hold danger. I even hear stories of a large, dangerous beast in the waters behind a temple, but I do not know which one.
Придумают же такую хрень, а? Ё-моё. Здесь что-нибудь спрятано, валяется? Нет? И что мне эта музыка напомнила? Игру Two Worlds. Убийца дьявола. Как ее когда-то позиционировали. Ну, конечно, ее засрали, но как по мне, вполне себе такая достойная. Ой, какое дьявол? Готики, готики. Конечно же, готики. Ян. Здравствуй, Ян, сын Закрима. Привет.
Can I see you for a second?
Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai. I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the kinks out.
The what?
Sure.
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Notepad accessed.
Ну давай проверь.
Let's try this jumping test.
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to repeat it.
Ну я уже, ну ладно. Проверка
What about
цели.
this targeting test?
We have some pots set up to test the shooting skills of the new guardians. Even though my father unwisely follows the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we still need to learn how to aim our defensive weapons. I shall show this to you.
Ну пойдем, пойдем, пойдем.
What's the deal here?
Here you must break these pots. You may find items in...
Notepad accessed.
What's the deal here?
Here you must...
Notepad accessed.
Ну ладно, давай. Вот у нас пистолет.
You
Уя.
shoot well! You shoot well!
Unstable organic energy detected.
Так. А здесь что-нибудь выпало? Нет, здесь ничего не выпало. Проверка плановая.
Tell me about your test of swimming.
We test the ability of all guardians to swim down into the waters around Adelpha. This is useful for us when we hide our items or want to avoid the soldiers of Croax. Follow me, and I will explain our test.
Ну, пойдем.
Can I see you for a second?
You want me to swim in there? I'll freeze my headset off.
This water is very cold, but it holds items that you may find useful. Swim to the bottom to find the best ones, but be sure to protect your essence.
Notepad accessed.
Ну ладно, ладно.
Metal detected.
Oh, this is not...
Foreign material detected.
О, погружаемся. Ну, вроде плывется. Неизвестный материал найден. Ну, такое, я вам скажу, такое. Нет, там еще есть. А почему не отображается, а? Всякая хрень отображается, выделяется, а тут нет. Да, прохладно. Конечно. Так, тут хрен-то это там делаю. Где? Organic Energy. Нет? Вообще, что я набрал? Заряд. Заряд к чему? Ну ладно.
Excuse me, pal.
What is this sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places without the soldiers seeing us.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek. Saves on ammo.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight. But my father forbids it. And so now we train how to retrieve objects without being spotted. Follow me and I will tell you the rules.
Пойдем. Расскажи мне правила.
Come here a second, would you?
How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will tell you, and you will have to come to me to restart the test.
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin. Wait for my count, please.
Notepad accessed.
One, 2, 3. I have seen you, Ulukai. Come, speak with me.
Want to try that again?
I guess you...
Ну давай.
1, 2, 3.
Да, такой себе стелс.
You did it! I could not see you!
Ну отлично.
Come here a second, would you?
Say, can you tell me a bit more about your father?
He is a great leader, and if things were different in Adelpha, he would be the leader of all the Dolotai Guardians. As it is this moon, we must hide or face the reverting flames of Feyran.
He gets people to join him by burning them?
Yes, Ulukai.
Strange recruitment plan. How's your father fighting back?
We never fight, although most of us would like to. I am beginning to think that my father's essence is going weak. I want to no longer listen to his teachings of Khazar and of peace. I want more than anything to revert Feyran myself for what he has done.
Но ты злыдень какой, а?
Down there, Jan. I'm sure your father knows what he's doing.
We shall see soon enough.
Ты наверняка будешь предателем.
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our tests. It was my honor to help you get out of your kink. I hope now that we will be able to learn more useful battle strategies from you.
Your father wouldn't be too happy about that.
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the old moons of the Guardians and the honor their name once held. Never does he see that few are being left alive which believe the way he does.
Don't worry, Jan. I've never failed in a mission yet.
May the odds be silent during your travels, Ulukai. My father will be glad to hear that you are ready to begin.
Thanks.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. You will need this.
Так,
Hey,
что
that's
это?
an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai. When they were found, many believe them objects of the Yods.
Ну что, пойдем к Зокриму? Что нам там дали? ЕВД. ЕВД. Это бинокль, да? А, приблизить можно? Нет? А, понял. А, он еще и фиксируется. Ясненько. Так. Ну что ж. Угу! А по... Нет, я так понимаю, не может прыгнуть, да? Ну ладно. Придется тогда плыть к лестнице. Так, еще тут что-то запрятано. Ну чувствуется, что игра вообще древняя, жуткая, просто в обертке получше. Ну что, Зохрим, поговорим?
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished yet?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Ulukai. But before you leave, I will remind you of our deal. You find the 5 Mons, and we will attempt to find that what you seek.
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm completing the mission first. Understood?
It shall be as you say, Ulukai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb. He may be in the village to the far west of the Daoka where you appear.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find the Shamaz. They are the only ones who can help you find the Mons.
So the only people I should find are them?
Others will try to help, Ulukai. A good talent to find is also a recreator. I think they have discovered secrets about your sacred objects.
The recreators?
Yes. They and all others will help you. I only hope you will find the help of the leaders as well.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croax. I have been in contact with many of them, but all are unwilling to stop their work for Feyran.
They like working for him?
No, Ulakai. They simply fear his anger, or they are too dumb to understand why we want to do this.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have the time.
I know you can win them over. You have the mark of the Ulakai on you, and all will know your words carry great weight.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys mistook me for a New York subway car.
Be warned, Ulakai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar. There are many soldiers there. Stay to the south end of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when you are fulfilling the prophecy of the Ulakai, and you will know our anger if you do not. All Talon will know your actions and treat you in the manner you treat them.
You just remember that I need to find the others and that probe, and we'll get along famously.
Then I will activate the Daoka for you. May the Yods be silent, Ulakai.
Notepad accessed.
Так, что у нас там в нотпаде? Еще так листать можно, да? Шамазазазазаз. Отыскать Мон, поговорить с Шамаззебом. Пойдем. Так, чуваки. Я на секунду отойду и вернусь. Не покидайте меня. кусочек вернуться. Давайте сохранимся. И посмотрим, что же нас ждет. Что ты там нажимаешь? Ну, погнали.
Stable organic energy detected.
Какого?
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Ну, вроде все собрал, да? Мне сказали в южной части быть. Вот туда, да? Привет.
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shamaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the Mons. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can enter any of them whenever you feel the need.
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Ulukai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps. You would be wise to enter only those Daoka that you know lead to someplace less dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I will not keep you any longer, Ulukai. Shamaz Zeb waits you in the village to the west. If you would like, I would like to take you to the village.
На западе, да? Ну давай.
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Ulukai.
Foreign vegetation detected.
Ах. Ну, мы идем дальше. А, кстати, я хотел посмотреть, что там насчет карты отображается. Нет. Это просто условная карта. Ну ладно. Так, давайте сохранимся. Где? Да, тут такой себе открытый мир, я вам скажу. Да иду я, иду за тобой. Иду.
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Croax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now.
Вперед, вперед. Ничего, ты мне просто показал. Ну, молодец, спасибо. Да, иду я за тобой, давай.
We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shamaz Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
Ну давай, говори.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldiers weaker over time.
I'll try. Thanks.
May the yards be silent, Ulukai.
Значит, будем грабить караваны. Нам надо Файран, значит, или как он? Шамазаз... Шамаз с Дебом поговорить. Ну и где этот Шамаз с Деб? Найден ключ. Ключ, наверное, отсюда, да? Ключ. О, надо же. Сколько здесь всего? Не. Пам. А если сюда? Пам. Нет. F-линк. Аптечка. Это уже хорошо. Как убрать оружие? Вот так. Здесь что у нас? Аптечка. Еще аптечка. Ну, давай. Нет, с руки не получается. Куда ты бежишь? Стой, стой, стой. Ты что, испугался? Не.
Do you know anything about Khazar?
He was a great being. His knowledge and kindness brought thousands of happy moons to all Talan.
Is there anything you can tell me about Croax?
His time here on Adelpha has made us all suffer. Sometimes he is seen in the Temple Fae, leading his men, but I have not seen him since you arrived, Ulukai.
Can you give me any info on the soldiers here?
They patrol the fields regularly. There are many of them around the Riss storehouses located all over Shamazar, but the most are sure to be found inside the Temple Fae.
Tell me about Feyran.
His name brings only suffering. He seems to like the pain of others. I hope you can defeat him.
What do you know about the Temple Fae?
It is a very large temple that is completely surrounded by water. Feyran had it built, so it was the center of Shamazar. Many soldiers are inside.
Where can I find the leader of this region?
That is him right there.
Дух земли.
Do you know where I can find a recreator?
That is him, right there.
Pardon me, buddy.
Do you know where I can find Shamaz Zeb?
Him right over there, Ulukai.
Оп. Кристальчики какие там.
Stable organic energy detected.
Мар. Привет.
Can I ask you something?
Hello there.
Greetings, Ululu. How are you?
That's Ulukai, isn't it?
That is what I said, no?
Okay.
Mar knows what he says. Mar is leader of all Shamatzar.
What can you tell me about the Riss around here?
All the risk goes to the soldiers. We keep a little for ourselves. But friend Croix says too much risk makes workers slow.
Guess that doesn't apply to soldiers, huh?
What?
Forget it.
If soldiers not get risk every moon from us, friend Croix would be very mad, and soldiers would become weaker. I cannot let that happen. We need soldiers to protect us.
From what?
From something I do not know.
Lexicon accessed.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about the soldiers?
They guard us from something.
What?
I do not know. But whatever it is, they need a lot of risk to do it. Times that they do not get risk, they become very weak.
What can you tell me about Shamazar?
Shamazar is the best of all regions of Adelpha. Cosmar is in charge.
And just who put you in charge?
Croax did. I always think that friend Croax was mean, Balan. But he visited me one moon and asked me to lead all of Shamazar. So I do. He's good, no?
I don't know. I wonder why he picked you.
Because Mar is the smartest Talon of all.
Да, ты похож на самого.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
He also said that I was, how did he say, not able to cause an uprising, whatever that is.
Sounds like the same logic a certain nasty goose stepper used. So what do?
I count race and tell friend Croax how many workers not finish their work with a race each morning.
What happens to those workers?
I think it takes them to go talk to them or something. They never come back. So they must be getting a different job somewhere.
Yeah, probably pushing up daisies.
You think that is a good job? Maybe I should try it.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyron has overall?
Soldiers are strong. I do not.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Weapons of sword.
What about the soldiers?
What is?
Mar, is there any way I...
No, I do not think other Taran will follow their great leader.
Why?
They all speak quietly of wanting to see the Essence Stone returned. I have never seen stone either. Mar wants to see
Notepad accessed.
Who do I ask?
Speak with zeal about that.
Notepad accessed.
Ладно. Ага. Оу, попал в меня. Все, один готов. Ну-ка, иди сюда. Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. Все. Что с повозкой не так? Ой. Извиняюсь. Ну, такое кшоний. Что у меня там с параметрами? Здоровье 93%. Нормально. А так ты не забираешься, да? Нет, забираешься. Ладно, не буду тебя пугать, а то еще обосрешься и побежишь куда-нибудь. А как тебе открыть сундук? Нет. А, тут еще прокачивается оружие. Ничего себе. Ну-ка посмотрим. ЕВД. А где сделал? Моя репутация. А, я уже сохранялся. О, ну давай поговорим. Привет, Шамаз Зебл.
Hi there.
Oh, the Yods have returned you from your sleep. I am pleased.
Thanks. Now, about that Mon.
I have waited for this moon since I was a small Talan to finally meet the Ulukai.
Great. The Mon?
Oh, yes, the Mon. I am afraid I have a confession to make.
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. I do not know where the Mon is. Please forgive me. But the Shamas before me would reverted before telling the secret of the Mon.
That's okay. It's what I expected with the kind of day I'm having.
Wait, a Dalan named Narn has searched for the Mon for the past few moons. His friend was killed by Croax. Since he believes the stories about the Mon being a powerful weapon of the Yods, he is trying to claim it for himself.
Has he made any progress?
Again, I fail you in not knowing Ulukai. I have not seen him since last moon, but I need to find him and calm the fire that burns in his essence before he reverts Croax.
Sounds like Croax is in need of a little reverting.
No, Ulukai. The essence suffers when Talan reverts Talan.
Notepad.
Эй, док. Так, вылечи
Could you
меня.
heal me?
Of course, Ulukai. Now be more careful.
Ну давай, лечи меня.
Key detected.
Отлично, ты вылечил меня.
How do all Talon...
There is no real way of saying.
Хе-хе. Так.
Tell me about these Yods.
The Yods are the creators of all essence, Ulukai. They control all of our lives and our destinies. We have built 4 temples to the north to honor each.
По поводу
Tell me
духа.
more about this.
Well, I know very little, but the basics are simple. There are 4 essences: Ka, Fei, Eloi, Ganda. Each is linked with other aspects of life. You should ask Shemaz Mesum at the Temple Eloi for more details about these. I am only beginning my studies, and I...
Can you tell me about Fei?
There is little else I can tell you, Ulukai. I wish there was more I could do. Shemaz Mesum might be of more help. He is older than I. He is usually found at the Temple Eloi.
What can you tell me about the Temple Fei?
The Temple Fei used to be the same as the other 3 Essence temples to the north of it. But when Fei Ran began to rule, he said that it needed to reflect.
So he rebuilt it?
Yes, it is now larger than the other temples. Croax has 2 Daoka inside the temple. They lead to soldier camps in the regions of Okasankar and Motazar. I would not enter those until you know it is safe, Ulukai. Soldiers are always on the other side.
Thanks for the advice.
Croax is usually seen at the Temple Fae, giving instructions to his soldiers. If the man is hidden there, it will not be easy to get. Talk to Zalinas. He is usually here in the village.
Notepad. Accessed.
So you don't know where not...
Have you spoke with Ilot yet? He could be the best Talon to ask. I wish I knew, but I have not seen Narn since his last visit. His brother Ilot is in the rice fields to the far north of the village.
Notepad. Accessed.
Can you tell me anything about where the Mon is?
The Shamas before me did, but I was not told of the secret of the Mon before Croax.
Can you give me some info on Croax?
He has been the leader of Feyran's forces ever since Feyran began to rule Adelpha. I hear he spends many moons out at the Temple Fae praying to the Yad Fae, but most see...
How did he and...
When Feyran was seen arguing with the prophet Khazar, Croax approached him and the two decided they would rule Adelpha.
Что значит
I want to know
обернуть?
more about this reverting.
Reverting is what we call it when a Talon dies. His essence is reverted back to the Yad which first gave it to him.
How?
For example, a Fey Talon is reverted by fire. Then his essence is returned to the Yad Fae.
You burn them alive?
No. If a Talon dies peacefully, the essence remains inside until the body is reverted. The reverting ceremony also allows the Talon's destiny to appear. We call that the Hazades.
Whoa, X-Files, eat your heart out.
Lexicon. Accessed.
What is a Hazades?
Think of the Hazades like the essence of a Talon, which rises once they are reverted, then travels to the person or place it needed to see to finish its destiny.
Lexicon. Accessed.
В принципе, все. Мы нашли ключ от двери, но к какой двери он подходит? Так, что у нас там? Блокнот. Может, этим ключом я могу открыть сундук? Давайте посмотрим. Нет. Клэт. Привет.
Excuse me, pal.
How's it going?
At long last, the Ulukai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would?
Yes, Ulukai. He was a recreator like I am. My name is Klath. I am eager to be helping you.
Так, помощь.
What other help can you give me?
You know that many regions here supply different items for Feyran.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel, we recreators have an idea.
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing their supplies to the soldiers.
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar in the village here, for example. All Talon are afraid of him because one bad word from him and any Talon will disappear forever. But Mar is stupid and does not understand the harm he causes.
What can I do?
If he were to agree with stopping risk production, all Talon would do so gladly. But you will have to convince all here and Mar that you are indeed the Ulukai that we all hoped would come.
Так, насчет репликаторов.
Can you explain what a recreator is exactly?
We are but a few Inuit Talan who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Feyran for thousands of moons, though, creating weapons for his soldiers.
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulukai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your weapons, and we will attempt to make them for you.
How do you know about those?
All Talan have them, Ulukai. We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these objects with material from Adelpha. If you want any more history about us recreators, see Hoon in Okriana.
Can you make me any weapons?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talan's essence, like the soldiers. From what I hear, you do not have this essence, and these weapons cannot be used by you. I wish I could do this for you, you must know.
Lexicon accessed.
What do you need to make weapon fuel for me?
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need made. At that time, we can tell you what material from Adelpha we will need to create your fuel.
Так, вы можете сделать.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
Один заряд, один зеленый. Так, секунду, мне звонок. Сделать это. 4 патрона.
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Так, вы можете сделать вот это.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes.
Не хватает ресурсов? Ну и ладно. Все готово?
Are you finished yet?
No, please give me more time.
Ладно, ладно. Пойдем порыщем. Так. Блокнот. Поговорить с Зео надо.
Yo, Shorty.
Do you know about the essence?
I know little, Ulukai. I think that the stone Croax.
Tell me a bit about...
The fields all around Shamazar are where we grow rice. But most Talon will never get to eat much, for Croax takes...
What can you tell me about...
Poor Dammar. He is the leader of all Shamazar only because...
Zeo.
We're trying to find Zeo.
He can be found at the Well of Essence. That is where he works this moon. Look to the far northeast of the Temple Fae.
Северо-востоке от Зео. А точнее, храм Феа. Еще бы я знал. Север туда.
What do you know about the temple?
Theron built the Temple Fae to be in the center of Shamazar. He surrounded it with water and has filled the water with dangerous sankar. The only way to...
Lexicon accessed.
Короче, понял. Надо вот туда идти. На северо-востоке, если... Ну что ж. Там я видел где-то вражину. Воу. Оп. Хер тебе. Хе-хе-хе. Блин. Вот так вам. Но их оружием нельзя пользоваться. Это очень печально. Здоровье 87. Подкарнали. Так, ну я так понял, оружие-то есть другое. Привет.
Come here a second, would you?
Hello. Oh, the Yods smile on me. You are the Ulukai, no?
Yeah, that's me. Good old Ulukai.
I cannot wait to tell my friends that I meet you today. What can Salinas do for you this wonderful moon?
What can you tell me about the Temple Fae?
Oh my, yes, that is right. You are correct to look there, Ulukai.
Look there?
For your mon, silly. It is there, or at least I think it is, at the top of the temple inside the Great Flame itself.
You've seen it?
Well, I think so. When I was a young Talon, I tried to free the Ventilopes from the Ventilope camp on the other side of the barrier to the north of the Temple Fae. I was releasing one when it began to fly away and picked me up in its claws by mistake.
By mistake?
Oh yes, I am sure it did not mean to do it. Ventilopes are such nice creatures. Anyway, as I was flying over the Temple Fae, I got a good look at the flame, and I was admiring how pretty it looked when I saw a black box in the center of it.
And you think that's where the bond is?
Well, it is a great place to hide it if you did not want someone to find it easy.
Out of curiosity, what did this nice Ventilope do to end your flight?
I am sure it did not mean to hurt me.
It dropped you, didn't it?
It is such a simple creature. They would never harm a Talon in their life if soldiers did not train them to do so.
What are those creatures in the pens?
Creatures? Oh no, silly Ulukai. They are called Twanha. They are my best friends in all of Adelpha.
What can you tell me about these Tonkas?
You have no idea of how peaceful and wonderful the Twanha truly are. They have a family just like ours, with a mother and a father. The parents are so protective of the young that they are never seen until they are full grown.
That's pretty protective.
Yes, they are such a great animal. Unfortunately, Feiran feels otherwise.
Why is that?
You see these pens around the village? They were built by him to contain and tame the wild Twanha of Shamazar. He now makes them work just as hard as the rest of the Talon here. I try to give them all the care I can, but every moon I see their spirit drop lower and lower.
It's that bad for them?
How would you like it if you had to carry Riss all moon long? I do not think you would like that life at all, Ulukai.
Как ездить?
How do I ride one of these Twanha?
Oh, I do not approve of any Talon riding, my friends. It seems so wrong. Do you not think?
I really don't know, Zolinas. I never gave it much thought.
I do all the time. Seeing them work so hard, bringing them back when they look half dead from exhaustion, it makes me upset.
Well, let's imagine that I would be nice to it.
Oh, I trust you, Ulukai. I know that you would be kind to them. To ride one of my friends, you would simply show it its gi, approach them from the left side, and it will let you get on.
And that's it?
Yes, they are not like us. They trust so completely.
So when I'm not riding it, what do I have to do?
They will usually find a spot to eat or drink from. If you do not see it for a long time, you have only to come back to the village. They usually return to my loving arms.
Nice image. Yikes.
Oh yes, Ulukai, you must promise to feed them hottie. If you ever find them, they simply love those. I have seen a poor Twanha being chased by a Gamor once. It saw a hottie and stopped to eat it.
It just stopped?
Yes, poor thing. I guess it was really hungry to have forgotten about that Gamor.
Either that or extremely dumb.
В общем, кормить их еще надо, да?
I am sorry, Ulukai.
Never mind. Anything else?
Oh yes. Twanhas do not like to get into water.
Насчет
Tell
ги.
me more about this gi.
As you wish, Ulukai. What would you like to know?
What is it exactly?
The gi is a piece of cloth that is dipped in its mother's sweat.
You mean
Чего?
to tell me it's a sweat sock?
I do not know that term, Ulukai. When a Twanha smells its odor, it becomes as tame as a small child with its parent.
I don't know any children who were tame around their parents. I sure wasn't.
Well, that is what makes the Twanha such a grand creation of the yards. Its simplicity.
And I sure wouldn't have behaved if you'd shoved my dad's gym socks under my nose. Yeesh. Say, Zelinus, how much for one of your Tuanha?
You want to bring a Tuanha into your life? How nice!
Разнообразить жизнь.
Softy. How much?
Will you care for it as one of your family?
Sure thing.
Естественно, сколько?
And sing to it when it is tired?
Конечно.
Yeah.
And give it a bath when it
И
needs
купать
one?
буду.
You need a date, Zelinus. Really, man.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Never mind.
I will let one of my friends go with you for not many Zor.
Да.
No, that's too much.
Ну, значит, у меня пока нет. А сколько у меня? А, у меня 210 пока. Ладно. А тогда обходите, вон туда идти. А если я сюда зайду, то куда перемещусь? Так, давайте сохранимся. И где я окажусь? Таланзаре оказался. А Таланзар это у нас... Ага. Понял. Да ё-моё, кто опять мне названивает? Да. Что началось? Что началось-то? Все названивают и названивают. Названивают и названивают. Вот. Вечером, значит, пойду винишко пьянствовать и кальян покуривать. Отлично, отлично. Ладно, тогда еще по времени надо как-то урегулировать. О, сколько еще часик посижу, потом на тренировку свою. Надо много делов переделать. Уа! Только не говори, что я пострадал из-за этого. Так. Они опасные ведь? Да, судя по всему, опасные. Уа! Они охраняют этот кристалл. Ага, одного все-таки убил. Отстань от меня. Дай тебя убить. Ну так-то, слушайте, затратненько стрелять здесь. Сколько я патронов потратил. Зеленый кристалл. Блокнот. Но он знает, где он, да. Камень духа надо искать. В смысле своевременное? Я же это уничтожил. Так. Металл. I need a metal.
I need to tell you something.
Давай, говори. События.
What did you wave to me for?
Zelinus wants to speak with you. He seems very upset about something.
Notepad accessed.
Залин, да?
Say, have you seen Zelinus?
You want to go south to find him. I no see him from here, but last was south.
На юге. Отлично. Ты ведь Залин, да? Нет, вот ты.
Yo, sure.
Have you got a problem?
Yes, Ulukai! Thank the Yards you have come to help! My friends, the Twanhar, are in danger!
Что случилось?
A vicious pack of 5 gamos has arrived at their home, the large landmass to the east of the village. You must go and save them! I will reward you for this, of course!
Let me get this straight. You want me to save your animals by killing others?
Yes! Yes! Please!
Notepad accessed.
На восток, да? Это вот туда, да? Ну ладно. Ну, я, в принципе, туда и собирался. Давайте сохранимся. Здесь что ли? Так, металл найден, отлично. Ау! Так, один готов. О. Ну, давайте, подходите. Еще один остался. О. Жесткие какие трупы. Металл. Растения. Где кто? Давайте, показывайтесь. Громоров убить. А это были не громоры? Ага, вот там. Да, сколько здесь лута. Металл. Они бы хоть как-нибудь отображались, я просто не вижу. Вот тут так пестро. О, припасы. Давай, иди сюда. Отлично. Припасики, припасики. Еще металл. Так, я так понимаю, я... А, вот тут еще. Ну, я просто буду ходить зачищать, значит, карты. Это не так уж и сложно. Главное, чтобы припасы были. Так, там кто? Гуманоиды. А. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Еще один остался. Давай, выходи. Хе-хе-хе. Что у нас там со здоровьем? 49. Все понял, что это значит. Амуниция. Так, здесь что-то еще было вроде. Вот. Ох, ага. Так. Нет, это просто растят здесь. Их трогать не будем. Так, а это что за палка? Ковырялка. Какой-то храм. Ну это что за хрень там? ключ. Вау. Может, этим ключом можно ту дверь открыть? Куда торопиться? Зачем торопиться? Еще ключ. Что у нас там по ключам? Так, секунду, пацаны, сейчас отойду. Кваску себе налил. Что я запутался? Что мне вообще надо делать?
Lift those rocks, hurry!
How you doing?
I am very busy, Ulukai. I must clear this accident we had trying to repair the temple car.
Что произошло?
So what happened?
We are very scared to be here. We hear always the gorgor in the waters behind the temple car, and it makes us afraid. The soldiers want us to finish soon and return to our field to work. We almost finished, but the rocks fell and blocked the path. We are trying to clean it before soldiers see it.
What is this about a gorgor?
It is a huge and deadly beast that lies sleeping in the waters behind the temple car. Any who ever dare wake it by entering the water are said to never leave the water again. It moves ever so often in the water and makes a terrible noise.
Sounds spooky.
It is, Ulukai. I wish someone would just kill it, but I do not think anyone can do. It only comes out once in a great moon to take away Talan in their sleep. I hate being this close to it.
Lexicon accessed.
What can I do to help?
Do not trouble yourself, Ulukai. You have more important things to do besides help us. But if I...
Notepad.
Да, насчет динамита.
Where can I get some dynamite?
I hear stories the risk counters near the...
Notepad accessed.
Why don't you get your men out of there?
What are you going to do?
Trying to get rid of that accident for you.
As you wish.
Where can I get some
I hear stories the risk counters near the waters of the Temple Fae.
Notepad accessed.
Но динамит-то у меня есть.
Leave this area! Ulukai...
Сейчас я. Этому надаю крабу. Так, лечебная херня. Вот. Так, динамит. Пробежимся немного.
Foreign material detected.
Вот и динамит. Крабы поганые. Ну-ка, отвалите нахрен. Топ-топ-топ-топ-топ. Ну, я понял, что с вами сделать. Ай, блин.
Explosive detected. Foreign material detected. Foreign vegetation detected.
Интересно. И как мне избавиться от этой хрени? Так, там что-то лечебное было. Я что, посадил этот куст или что я с ним сделал? А, я его съел. Ну ладно. Вообще непонятно, что тут с этой херней надо делать. Оп. Давай, 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 давай. Залазь, 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 ты сможешь. Непонятно. Все так непонятно и неоднозначно, я вам скажу. Так, рабочий хвост, йоды уничтожили. Зачем спрашивать, если у меня есть... А, ну понял, эти завалы надо динамитом разрушить. Ну ладно, сейчас разрушу. В принципе, это... Ну, свалите нахрен отсюда.
Hurry! This must be cleared quickly!
Ну давай, свали, свали уже отсюда. Да свали, 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 свали. Отлично. Ау, ау, ау. Вот и все.
That was some explosion, wasn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. We are going to return to our field now before the soldiers come. Thank you so much.
It was fun.
Take this, please. We shall tell others of your deed here this moon.
Так, ну ладно, здесь разобрались. Так, а это что за хрень? А вот и Зео. Да, я застрял. Чуваки, я застрял. Нет, все, разострял. Так, сохранимся. Привет.
Greetings. Hello, Lukai. I am Zio, caretaker of the Well of Essence.
What is the Well of Essence?
The well? It is where all Talan come to be converted into a full Talan.
Converted?
Yes. From the well comes a vast amount of raw essence energy. When a Talan who has not yet been converted stands near the well of essence, this energy flows through them and activates their true Talan essence inside.
It's not dangerous, is it?
No, no, Lukai. All Talan do this when they reach the proper age. It is only then that a child becomes an adult and can join the rest of us to work for the Yods. No one knows which essence a Talan will become until after the conversion ceremony is complete.
А детишка.
Say, Zio, I've been meaning to ask this. How come I've not seen any children around?
They are all with the females in Khazar. This is where they are raised until it is time for their conversion into adulthood at the Well of Essence.
О женщинах.
Why are there no females around?
They do not like to be around us males unless it is the time of mating. Then, for only 5 moons, we males are allowed to travel to Khazar. We are then chosen by the females for mating if we are lucky.
And the unlucky ones?
They get to care for the children for the 5 moons. After that time, we males must leave, taking with us any of the males who have come of age. We then bring them here for a large conversion ceremony.
And Ron lets this happen?
He has no choice. If the time of mating is missed, no new soldiers would be created for his forces.
How many times you been picked?
Ulukai, that is a very personal question.
What is the history of this Well of Essence?
Countless thousands of moons ago, there was a Talan who came near the well of the first time. We call him the first Talan, since he was the first among us to receive his essence. He stood near the well, trying to look down into it, when he felt the essence energy surge through him. After this, he discovered that he could heal another Talan.
That is interesting.
Yes, he thought so as well. After that, Talan after Talan have come to the well at a certain age to be converted from child to adult. All used to look forward to standing on the very stone the first Talan stood, but that stone, the Essence Stone, has been removed by Croax.
А, гад какой.
Why did Croax take the Essence Stone?
Croax is a power-hungry Talan. He thinks that by possessing the Essence Stone and praying with it at the Temple Fae, he can convince the Yod Fae to deliver him more soldiers during the conversion ceremony.
Has it worked?
I do not think so. He keeps it hidden outside the Temple Fae someplace. If anyone were able to return the stone to me, the soldiers would be quite upset.
Upset?
Yes. They all consider it to be their own personal stone to the Yods. Were it to disappear, the soldiers would lose much heart. Also, the workers of Shamazar would be extremely happy. Anything to return all lives to normal would be a welcome change.
Dropping any hints, are we, Zio?
Oh no, Ulukai. I am thinking out loud.
Так, и как... Что-то не до хрена ли Храм Фая. А где храм Фая? Моя Фая. Вот тут что ли? Этот что ли?
Come here a second, would you?
Tell me about Feyran.
His name brings only suffering.
Так, нет, мне нужен храм Фая. Вот храм Фая.
What do you know about the temple Fey?
It is a very large temple that is completely surrounded by water. Feyran had it built, so it was the same.
Так, один инит.
Do you know about the...
Yes, Lukai. The first...
Чтобы хоть какое-нибудь обозначение было бы, я бы был просто счастлив. Кажется, в меня стрелять. Зачем вы в меня стрелять? Нехорошие люди. Прекратить меня стрелять. Так, адреналин где-то найден. Сейчас совсем назвездюхаю. Оп. Не так быстро, чуваки. Кто в меня стреляет? Оп. Так, да? Вай. А я не сохранялся, да? Оп! Оп! Ах, щет! Ну тут, конечно, да. Так, я почти все оружие потратил. Ах вы. Лично трое осталось. Фу. Вот так вот тебе. А чем меня задевает-то? А, бля. Если я вот... Нет. Фу. А где Кита детектор? Где? Где он, детектор? А, вот, ключ найден. Ну, отлично. Так, ключ. Но у меня этих ключей, правда. Фух. Так, ну я что-то нашел, типа, да? А где оружие-то поменять? Скажите мне, пожалуйста. Металл. Мы отдадим наши души за металл. Ну, как бы на востоке зачистил. Это что ли островок? Это он? На него смотрю. Нет, вот там. Так, сохраниться. Сохраниться.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Use the ASH-1 ammo located.
Сейчас вот так подлечиться. А что за сундучок? Непонятно. Здесь есть странный фрукт. А, это, наверное, кормить от этих животных надо. Так, воды. Давайте сохраняюсь, и, пожалуй, мне уже пора на тренировку бежать. Ну что, чуваки. Спасибо всем, кто приходил. Всем пока-пока. Пока-пока.